our channel, EMT.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. For those who have just started following us, I'm David and this is Magic Mike. So today we're gonna give y'all a walk around tour of the trailer. I heard a lot of people pretty much saying like, oh man, it looks just like the old trailer, you know, what's new. So we're gonna give y'all a total walk around of the trailer. I'm gonna kind of let Magic Mike lead because this is trailer. So when it's my turn and I get to give y'all a full walk around, of course mine will be a lot more exciting.
Welcome to our channel, EMT.
Man, I don't mind you leaving. Nah, just kidding. But nah, we're gonna walk around with Magic Mike. He's gonna tell y'all what he do like about his new trailer versus the old. I mean, there's a lot of similarities, but we do have a lot of small special little things that we added to this one. Of course, it's a lot newer. So, you ready?
Yeah, let's roll.
All right.
The main thing about this new trailer, the unit, is a bigger unit, bigger compressor on this unit, cools way easier. Back in the hot temperatures, I can have it at like -20 where we run a lot because we haul ice cream and stuff. It sits there and idle. Versus the other unit would do it, but it keep running at high, low. This thing will get right there at -20. Right now I just got it at like 40 degrees because I got some back there just keep cold, my personal stuff. But it'll sit right there at -20 and just idle. And I do, that makes my job easy already. But on this trailer, we went with well first Jimmy did a different hookup with our lines, and I like that because the other lines, they came like down and back up. We had to watch for like debris in the road and stuff, but these here, and if we get in a tight turn, they won't like pull out or snap out or rip. But I like this toolbox on this new trailer. That's a big plus because this toolbox, I was able to take everything out of my side boxes that, you know how as trucks we clutter up those side boxes. I have nothing in my side boxes now. This toolbox, I love it. Got everything I need in there. And I ain't got my switch on. No, I ain't got my switch on. They got a motion light in here for nighttime if I'm on the side of the road somewhere or it's dark. This motion light pops on, but this toolbox is a big plus.
One thing I want to say about the toolbox as well is that Jimmy made it very heavy duty. So if you need to, you can kind of use this as a work bench.
Yeah, it's your table. Yeah,
it's real sturdy. So that's a plus.
Big plus. I love it.
And as y'all can see, is that in the inside, all the lines and everything is ran very neat in the inside. So that's a plus as well.
It's light in here, like I said. It don't come on until when I reach in here for something that pops right on. I'm supposed to pop on. It just went off. Hit the touch top of it. Yeah, motion light comes right on. So you can't really tell right now, but at nighttime it light up everything out here where I can see what I need to do. Yeah, but that's a big plus. Nice heavy duty handles. Also, if I need to brush my teeth with my mirror.
So another thing is, what about at night? You put the extra.
Well, we had the underglows on the other one as well. We got underglow on here. The underglow lights Jimmy put on here. Looks real good at nighttime.
But this time we added a lot more underglow. up underneath the bottom. Might want the trailer to light up a lot more up underneath at night, so we added more underglow up underneath.
This box here has a lot of gadgets inside of it. It also could be used if you need to put something inside of here as well, but this is our air system. A lot of people be wondering what's in their box. That's the air system.
So in there, all your mufflers, all your wiring, and everything is all ran very neat inside of a box. And that's another thing that Jimmy offers when he builds a trailer.
Very professional.
Very professional, real neat. Stuff ain't running everywhere. So that's a good thing as well. Everything can still in this box. We don't get water in that box at all. I've never gotten the water or nothing in there. So, and normally, through the life of the trailer, I mean, the whole time you had the other trailer, you ain't never really have to go in there and do nothing in the box.
Only thing
normally,
you
once you set that up, you don't really have to go inside.
You dump this, you unhook, you let the trailer down, get the weight off the channel. But, normally, we don't even come here to mess with nothing, but like I said, you got that button in there to let all the air out of the system when you unhook. So she'll sit on down.
And another thing is, these are the underglow lights. So when you look, these are the underglow lights, and we got them pretty much all over with the underglow. So if anybody was ever wondering how we get the underglow, that's these lights. This is another thing. This is a custom tank that the Jimmy also they put together and they build. Go underneath there, so a little bit bigger, so we can hold a lot more fuel.
Open up, show the inside. We did the same light package because we want to go with 2 minute lights. Same 9 light package, just like on the old trailer. But
wait, one more before we go down.
The air tanks, yes.
The air tanks.
Show those.
They went with a lot
bigger
air tanks, and you see guys now using them. We're actually able to hold a lot more air now.
And the trailer responds quicker. When we set our axles, it just boom, it's just quick, up and down, up and down. No hesitation. As soon as you hit the button, the trailer's up, let them down, she sits right down.
We went with the panels with no lights. We kind of think less is best. So we didn't put any lights on the panels. Of course, that's kind of like something we always do. The tires, we people who ask, we still run the low profile tires, but they 285, 75 are 24.5. So they're low profile 24.5 tires as well. Just for those who who might want to ask. This is a lot of our followers know that we run 54-foot trailers. For those who may not know, this is a 54, which is a little bit different than a 53. It gives you enough room to, if you wanted to put 30 pallets on and also be able to include your electric jack, it gives you just that amount of room to be able to include your electric jack inside as well. So that's one of the advantages of having a 54-foot trailer. This is a dual temp. Again, a lot of people know, but we went again with the dual temp, so we can haul 2 different temperatures, maybe fresh and frozen, or whatever. There's a lot of advantages of having a dual temp, and the stuff that we haul is almost getting to the point where it's basically almost required.
Yeah.
Haul 2 different temperatures.
Also on this new trailer, Jimmy installed a light back here from we backing up in a tight spot, a dark spot. That thing will light up the night right there. We went with 7 lights and the plate here instead of 6. And also we added a little something different to the trailer too. Y'all just hold tight. Just stay right there. I'll be right back. My new little toy that I love using. Santa is coming. Santa is coming. Yeah, baby. It's all the train bell back there. Just for safety when I'm backing up. Y'all can hear me backing up.
I'm gonna let Magic Mike tell y'all about this bell.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what he
let you
said,
tell
but
him. I'm
I'd
gonna let you
imagine
tell
what he
him what
said.
that noise is.
Huh? It's for safety. Safety first at Elite Transportation. When I'm backing up, I don't want to worry about backing over top of nobody. They heard that bell coming. First thing they can do is say, "Where's the train?" No, that's
So
magic.
that's actually a train bell. We ordered the bell that actually came off of a real train. Um, I hear that you can maybe get them from what the guy tells you can get them cheaper at?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him about
eBay.
it.
Maybe you
Oh,
can
yeah,
find them on
yeah.
eBay, but we actually went to a chrome shop that had them. They were kind of costly. They actually got them off of a real train from what was explained to me, and then they refurbished them, and we bought it from there and installed it on the trailer. So Mike got a new toy. He
Yes, and
got a
I
train.
constantly use it.
He got a train bell. So if y'all ever see Mike coming down the road, make him ring the train bell. So
Or if you ever come down the road and heard a bell just on, I forgot I got it on. Just do like that, or I cut it off.
all
Open
right.
up.
Oh, one more thing before you open it up.
All right.
So I just want to point out that I didn't get to do a video when the trailer was playing, and that was my fault. And I'll go into that and maybe in our next video. But for all that don't know, these trailers are not bought like this. So the trailer pretty much comes plain. It's more or less like I ordered more or less like a shell. This
Fingerprints off of there.
I order it more or less like a shell, and then there's some guys that Jimmy hires that comes and they actually polish these trailers to give you the mirror finish, and that's not a small job. Actually, I want to give those guys a lot of credit because
Oh, yes. Those
that
guys are good.
that comes
Magnificent.
like, I mean, it's dull, and those
It's
guys,
look like a basic trailer.
yeah,
The
like
regular
a dull basic
steel
trailer, and
gray,
they
whatever
bring
it
that.
is. Huh?
I mean, it's a lot of polishing.
They bring it right out. They polish it out.
to that stage. So I just wanted to bring that out, and we'll talk about cost a little bit later because a lot of people ask me like, what does that trailer cost, or what does this truck cost, and we'll get into cost, not for bragging purposes, but just for purpose of someone that may want to build one and just knowing what it costs, never build it, and me, because we've been through a couple trailers and this, that, and the third. I assume that a lot of people already know certain things, but what I realized since we kind of took a little break is that a lot of people appreciate us letting people know what things cost, how it's built, what stages. So we're going to start getting into a lot more of that now that we're back doing YouTube videos, and just letting y'all know, what stages you got to go through, and what it takes and how much it costs to put together a trailer like this. Hey, man, look, we support everybody. Maybe something bigger than this. Maybe y'all gonna build something bigger than this. Maybe y'all can put me on to something different. So we're gonna get into it a lot more, and we're gonna share the education that I have, that Mike got. Mike been doing it a little bit longer than me as well. So believe it or not, I learned a lot from him, and that's why we work good together, because I learned from him and he learned from me, and
Bottom of the line,
we
you
make it
never
work.
know it all. We
Never
teach
know
each
it all.
other.
Something new every day.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Mike, come on, let's jump into the trailer.
All right. I put this latch back here so y'all know too. For guys that pull these trailers, if you don't know, put a latch or lock here, because from the bumps, I guess, and I don't know, but this will come up and your door will come open. I've had that happen before. So just a little something for you to know. We also had a motion lights inside the trailer too. Cut those off. All right, so we're inside the trailer now. What you were about to say, Dave?
No, go ahead.
Oh, so we had these stickers put on. First off, let me just say I don't have a gun. I want everybody to know that. I put it there just to intimidate people to please stay off my walls, because you get some guys that come in these trailers 100 miles an hour, one of them. run all in here, slam on brakes, slam the pallet against the wall. And a couple incidents with the old trailer, we had, something happen. So I just want to put my stickers in here, smile, you on camera, let them know they're on camera. Because we had the cameras installed as well. That's like the old trailer. So we are looking. If you don't see us, we see you. I love this new unit on this trailer here because on the old trailer, we like a lot of times we bring pallets in, they got to come in sideways and they're tall. We used to have to like bring them in straight, turn them when we get in the trailer. This unit here is over up against the wall. It gives us that room that we need. The forklift drivers that load us every week, we were like, oh man, God Tyler, my man Tyler. He said, I love it because it makes my job way easier. And then we had a camera sitting here. Instead of putting the camera here, we put it over here. So it gives them that space that they need to bring the pallet in, sideways and if it's tall. Just that little thing makes a difference. For anybody that's building one, put your unit.
I just want to step in and say, as Mike explained this trailer, that's something that is basically trial and error. So every trailer we build, we try to get better and better. So
right.
When we go in to do a trailer, we kind of sit down and say, hey, what problems we had with the last trailer? Or what could we do better? Or what could we change? Right. So when you see these little changes and you say, oh man, it looked the same, it's not the same.
Oh, definitely not.
We've actually tweaked, and that's not to say the old trailer that we sold is not good, because obviously we had it for years, you know what I mean? But what we're saying is that every time we build a trailer, we try to get better and better, and it's all trial and error. So whatever problems or whatever we have, we just try to work it out and eliminate the issue. So I just want to step in and let y'all know that that's the reason why we do it.
Yeah. Also, like I say, I don't know, we did a video on the old trailer, we showed the chutes with these little pockets on these chutes. A lot of people don't know. They're there for we do the LTL, so we'll start out with a forward trailer. We start making our drops, our load is shortening it up. So instead of the unit working hard and having to cool off the whole trailer, we'll open that up. I'll put the bulkhead across there, halfway. I put the bulkhead across there so you don't have to cool off the whole trailer. Unit doesn't have to work as hard. So that's another good thing about these chutes. Yeah. Now on these cameras, this camera shows two ways actually. Dave just taught me something I didn't know. I always thought it was one camera. It's two cameras. One shows this way, one shows this way. It's two cameras in there looking at both directions. Then we have these E-tracks here, Jimmy installed as well. These come in handy. Like with the spread axle, a lot of time, if we get a load that's only like 18 pallets, we don't have to use all of the trailer. Probably saying how? Just rack. Now with this rack right here, this rack is movable. Like if I only have like 18 or 20 pallets, so I don't have to have everything in the nose and a whole lot of space in the back, no weight. We can take this rack, we can unhook it, move the bars back, and we can come back to right here, at least right here. And if we got our pallet jack, a lot of times we can put our pallet jack in the nose, put the rack across, and it's like shortening up the trailer. So you can put your 20 pallets on, and you're light on the nose. You won't be overweight on your drive. So that's another plus of the trailer too. So,
of course, you got a flat floor.
So yeah, the flat floors, they work totally different than the floors with the bridges. For one, they're not as slippery. Like we haul a lot of frozen. You get back here, the floors are ice. You don't slip as quick on these floors as you do on a regular floor. So I like that. But pretty much, yeah, it's go.
Well, y'all watched our previous videos. Y'all already know about the save a load locks. We're still rocking them. We ain't found nothing better just yet. We got the bulkhead. That's what we separate the two temperatures with. We keep that in here. And this week, Mike's jack is in the shop. Normally, we always keep an electric jack in the trailer. And we keep a ladder to get in and out. So we don't just jump up on the stainless on the back. We usually keep a ladder here to get in and out. So that concludes the inside of the trailer. If y'all have any more questions, just drop it down in the comment section, and we'll try to get around to the to all of the questions. We're gonna jump outside and give y'all a full walk around of the trailer, basically just showing the whole outside of the trailer, and then we'll wind this video up.
Hold on, before we go. I didn't open this, man. I'm too short to get up there. My ladder on the ground. I got you.
My bad.
I appreciate it. Just close it back up. Thank you. See, you come in handy for me, y'all. They come in handy for me.
That's about all, y'all. That's about all. All right, y'all, I hope that y'all enjoyed the walk around video of the new trailer. Some people already seen Mike out on the highway with it. A lot of guys gave thumbs up. We appreciate all the support and all the love. I just want to say that. That's most importantly. I think that for both of us, we can honestly say that we thank God for not only the supporters, but the opportunity
First and
to
foremost.
be out here and being able to educate people and showing what we've done in the trucking industry. So I just want to add that in and tell everybody thank you. And thanks for the support. We get a lot of love and a lot of support out on the highway. And I'm sure Mike appreciated it just as much as I do.
No doubt.
We talk to a lot of guys, man. We're very, very relatable.
Yes.
And anytime you see us out there, as long as we have time, if you got questions or whatever, we'll do
We're
our
very
best.
approachable, so don't look at us and be like, oh, that guy look like he had on a bad day. We'll talk to you about it. We're going to try to answer your questions. We can't sit there and talk for 30, 40 minutes, but we will talk to you, you know, not like that.
I just also want to point out, both of us going to turn around, let y'all see our new gear, our EMT gear. Make sure that y'all look at the store and look at all the new gear that we got. So these are the two of the new shirts that we have. We appreciate all of the support of all the people.
My hair out the way.
That have all the people that have bought the gear. Is crazy, man. When we first started with just gear period, I never thought that that it would take off.
The support
so
is
many
crazy.
People
The love is crazy.
Support and show love and buy the gear. We appreciate it, and that's a whole nother video, man. We really have taken that to a different level.
Yeah.
We have a lot more to add to our merch store. So again, we thank you. So we're gonna wrap this one up, and y'all stay tuned. Make sure that y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Mike throwing up his EMT. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe. Keep following us, and we're gonna keep trying to put out some fire content.
Yes.
Thank y'all, and we out.